Have you noticed how some of Hollywood's most famous faces seem to be changing almost overnight? These shocking before and after transformations are more than dramatic. They're raising serious questions about what may really be happening behind the scenes. Many older Americans are now asking, is Ozempic truly a breakthrough, or just a fast-moving trend with risks no one fully understands? In this video, we'll uncover the most talked-about celebrity changes, what may be driving them, and the surprising truth Hollywood didn't expect. Christina Aguilera has long been recognized as one of the most powerful voices of her generation. Beyond her extraordinary range, she has also been admired for a stage presence that blended confidence, femininity, and strength in a way that felt both natural and unforgettable. Throughout the years, that image became part of how audiences connected with her. Recently, however, her return to the spotlight has sparked a new wave of conversation. Many observers have pointed out that she looks significantly slimmer, with some saying her appearance makes it seem as though she has turned back the clock by more than a decade. While weight changes are hardly unusual in entertainment, the speed and extent of this shift have still raised eyebrows. Her facial features, once known for their softness and fullness, now appear more sharply defined, leading some longtime fans to feel that a certain natural warmth has changed. Rather than being viewed only as a healthy glow-up, her transformation has drawn mixed reactions online. A growing number of commentators have connected her new look to the broader Ozempic conversation, a term that has become closely tied to rapid, medically assisted weight loss trends in Hollywood. That association has naturally fueled speculation about what may be behind her transformation, even though Aguilera herself has not publicly confirmed any specific method. For many longtime fans, especially those who have followed her journey for decades, the discussion goes beyond appearance alone. It reflects wider concerns about beauty standards, authenticity, and the pressure public figures face to meet constantly shifting expectations in the entertainment world today, where image, youth, and reinvention are often treated almost like professional requirements instead of personal choices. Today again, Kelly Clarkson has always stood out for her honesty, especially when it comes to her weight, her body image, and the natural changes she has experienced over the years. That openness has earned her respect from fans who see her as relatable, candid, and real in an industry that often rewards perfection over truth. This time, however, the conversation around her appearance seems to carry a different tone. In what appears to be a relatively short span, while continuing to host her talk show and manage a professional schedule, Clarkson looks noticeably slimmer than before. Viewers have pointed out that her frame appears smaller, and her facial features seem more defined than many remember. The change has been striking enough to spark widespread discussion. What has intensified that curiosity is the timing. Her transformation comes during a broader Hollywood trend in which rapid weight loss is increasingly linked, fairly or unfairly, to prescription medications that have gained attention far beyond their original medical purpose. As a result, some public commentary has drawn her into the larger Ozempic conversation, even though speculation can easily outpace facts. Clarkson herself has generally spoken about her health journey in broader terms, often focusing on lifestyle shifts, personal well-being, and feeling better, rather than framing her progress as the result of any quick fix. For many longtime fans, especially older viewers who have followed her since the beginning of her career, the discussion is less about rumor and more about perspective. She still appears confident, composed, and comfortable in her own skin. Even so, the speed of her visible transformation reminds people how closely celebrities are watched and how quickly public narratives form around change. Ariana Grande has long been known for her petite frame and delicate appearance, both of which have been part of her public image since the earliest stage of her career. Even so, recent photos and public appearances have sparked a wave of concern among fans around the world. Although she has always been naturally small, many observers feel that her current look appears noticeably more fragile than it did in previous years. Commentators often point to her slender arms, narrower frame, and more angular facial features as signs of a visible physical shift. When current images are compared with photos from earlier periods in her career, the difference has been striking enough to generate discussion online. What makes this case stand out is the tone of that discussion. Rather than teasing commentary that often surrounds celebrity appearance, many fans have expressed concern. Questions about her well-being have surfaced repeatedly, with some wondering whether the non-stop demands of recording, touring, acting, and living under public attention may be taking a toll. At the same time, it is essential to approach those observations with restraint. Grande herself has previously addressed comments about her body, reminding audiences that appearances can be misleading and that health is often more complex than what can be seen from the outside. Even so, the larger Ozempic conversation in Hollywood has shaped the way people interpret rapid or noticeable weight loss, causing some to connect her transformation to that trend despite the lack of confirmation. For longtime followers who have watched her grow into an international star, the visible changes have inspired more care than criticism. Above all, many hope that she is healthy, supported, and doing well. Meghan Trainor has long been associated with a public image built on confidence, humor, and a message of body acceptance. For many people, especially those who remember the impact of All About That Bass, she represented a rare kind of pop star, someone who openly pushed back against narrow beauty standards while still embracing glamour and fun. That is one major reason her more recent transformation has drawn so much attention. In recent appearances, Trainor has looked noticeably slimmer, with a leaner frame and more defined facial features than many fans remember. As with other celebrities, the visual difference has sparked strong reactions online lately, ranging from praise to surprise to outright criticism. But what makes her case different from many others in this broader Hollywood conversation is that she has spoken publicly about her health journey. Trainor has said she made major lifestyle changes after pregnancy, worked with a dietitian, exercised with a trainer, and also used Mounjaro as part of that process. She has additionally said that Ozempic did not work for her, a detail that has only pulled her more directly into the public discussion surrounding weight loss medications in Hollywood. Even so, Trainor has framed the transformation around health, strength, and feeling better for herself and her children, rather than chasing an idealized image. For longtime followers, the reaction to her new appearance highlights a familiar contradiction in celebrity culture. When stars are fuller, they are judged. When they become slimmer, they are judged again. In that sense, Trainor's story is not only about weight loss. It is also about how quickly public opinion can turn, even when someone says she feels healthier and happier than before. Lana Del Rey has undergone a public evolution over the years, not only in her artistry but also in her appearance. At different points in her career, she embraced a fuller, more natural figure, something many fans saw as part of her authenticity and distinctive presence in an industry shaped by rigid beauty ideals. More recently, however, observers have noted that she appears noticeably slimmer, and that change seems to have happened over a relatively short period. The transformation has been striking enough that many fans and commentators have openly expressed surprise at how quickly her overall frame appears to have shifted. In particular, her facial structure, once softer and more rounded, now looks more defined in recent images, adding to the sense that the change has been dramatic. As happens with so many public figures, the speed of visible change has led to a wave of speculation. Some onlookers have suggested that the transformation does not resemble the slower results usually associated with conventional diet and exercise alone. Instead, they see it as part of a broader pattern in Hollywood, where rapid physical changes are often linked in public discussion to medically assisted weight loss and, more specifically, to the ongoing Ozempic trend. Still, it is important to emphasize that Del Rey herself has not publicly confirmed any particular explanation or method. For longtime listeners, especially older audiences who have followed her from the early years of her career, the conversation reflects both curiosity and concern. Her artistic identity remains compelling, but her recent appearance has also become part of a wider debate about health, image, and pressure. In that sense, her transformation has grown bigger than her alone. Sharon Osbourne stands apart in this broader discussion because she is one of the few public figures who has openly acknowledged using Ozempic as part of her weight loss journey. Unlike many celebrities who avoid addressing these topics directly, Osbourne has been remarkably candid, offering first-hand insight into both the dramatic results and the serious difficulties she later faced. In interviews, she has spoken about losing a significant amount of weight in a relatively short period of time. At first, that outcome seemed to reflect exactly what many people in Hollywood pursue: fast, visible change. But according to Osbourne's own account, the experience ultimately went too far. She later revealed that the weight loss became more extreme than she intended, leaving her feeling that she had crossed a line she never meant to reach. Observers also noted that her face appeared more drawn, with a visible loss of volume that changed her overall look in a way many found startling. More importantly, Osbourne has emphasized the physical toll the process took on her body. She has described the challenge of trying to regain balance after such a rapid transformation, making it clear that these results are not always simple, glamorous, or harmless. Her story has added an especially important layer to the wider discussion surrounding medically assisted weight loss, particularly as Ozempic becomes more visible in celebrity culture. For many viewers, especially older audiences who value blunt honesty and lived experience, her account lands less as a success story and more as a warning. While every health journey is personal, Osbourne's willingness to speak openly has made her a cautionary voice, reminding others to approach these options carefully and with awareness. Jessica Simpson has spent much of her life in the public eye, and for years her appearance, her body, and her personal choices have all been subject to intense scrutiny. From her early success in music to her later achievements as a businesswoman, nearly every change in her weight or lifestyle has attracted commentary. In her recent appearances, Simpson has looked noticeably slimmer than many fans remember. Observers have pointed out that her frame seems more reduced, while her facial features, once fuller, now appear sharply defined. For some, the change has felt more dramatic than what people might normally expect from routine exercise or conventional dieting alone. Online discussions have reflected that reaction, with terms like Hollywood thin surfacing to describe a level of weight loss that appears rapid or unusually pronounced. Side-by-side comparisons of past and present photos have only intensified those impressions. For longtime followers, especially those who have watched her navigate the pressures of fame over years, the contrast can feel especially striking. At the same time, it is important to approach such observations with care. Simpson has previously spoken about her health journey, including weight loss after pregnancy and her efforts to maintain balance in her life. That history offers context, even as speculation continues to grow. Because the larger Ozempic conversation now shapes how audiences interpret sudden celebrity transformations, some people have connected her new appearance to that trend as well, despite the absence of confirmed details. While some fans have expressed concern, others stress that outward appearance rarely tells the full story. As with many public figures, perceptions can quickly take shape based on limited information. What remains is interest in her image. As Hollywood keeps changing, one thing is clear. Every transformation starts a bigger conversation about image, pressure, and the way celebrity culture shapes public perception. Some changes inspire admiration, while others raise questions. But the full story is rarely visible from the outside. What do you think about these dramatic before and after moments? Share your thoughts in the comments, give this video a like, and subscribe to the channel for more celebrity stories, updates, and deep dives into Hollywood trends ahead.